Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to Black Ops 2 In Depth. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the perk Fast Hands. I'm going to tell you all the various things that it does, why you may want to use it, and I'm going to dispel a lot of myths about it. But first, I want to show off one of my favorite kills that I've got in a long time while doing an in-depth episode. This is a triple kill with the Riot Shield on the hardpoint in 4-man League play hardpoint. I had a blast when I got that. Unfortunately, it didn't last very long because I'm about to get killed. I hope you enjoyed it. I just kind of wanted to show it off. Now let's get back to the rest of the episode where we talk about the Fast Hands perk. The most obvious effect of this perk, and the reason that most people use it, is that it lets you swap your weapons twice as fast. This is twice as fast drawing your weapon, twice as fast putting it away, twice as fast swapping to your secondary, putting your secondary back and pulling out your primary. You swap your weapons very, very quickly. That's why you're seeing me do a lot of Riot Shield gameplay here. That's when I run the Riot Shield, I like to be able to put my shield and draw my pistol very, very quickly. It's also very beneficial on a sniper rifle class if you want to draw what most snipers have, a secondary SMG or a pistol or something like that. Very, very effective. I'm showing off with the Riot Shield because that's the most extreme example that I can think of. Also, this means that you can pick up your weapons off the ground twice as fast because the swap time is tied to the weapon pickup time. If you're scavenging weapons, or if you don't have a secondary and you'd like to pick up another primary off the ground or something like that, this lets you pick it up twice as fast. This is one of the things which, if you watch the live streams, you'll see me get killed a lot. I like to pick up weapons off the ground, especially when I don't have a secondary, and I like to scavenge. Sometimes I scavenge in situations where there's lots of little red dots around me and I get rushed while I'm swapping my weapons and I die. If you have fast hands, that's almost never going to happen because you'll pick it up super fast. The other obvious effect of the Fast Hands perk, and the second reason that most people run it, is that it decreases your equipment use time by 40%. And equipment is your tactical and lethal grenades, so it decreases the use time, or the priming time, or the throwing time of your lethal grenades and your tactical grenades by 40%. This isn't quite as strong as the 50% reduction with the twice as fast swapping, so you can throw them faster, almost twice as fast, but not quite twice as fast. That means you throw your tomahawks faster, throw your grenades faster, C4 faster, stun faster, concussion faster, trophy system faster, all that you throw much, much faster, almost twice as fast, but not as much. I think this is most beneficial on the combat axes and C4. The combat axes actually throw a little bit slow in Black Ops 2, or slow for my taste. However, when I run fast hands, they throw really, really fast. This is the way I like them. Most of the big combat axe or tomahawk people that you see out there, they run fast hands. It also makes C4 much more deadly. C4, I think, is one of the few, perhaps, overpowered things in this game because of the raw damage it does and because you can air detonate it by double tapping. However, it does take a little bit of time to prime, and you can usually see people running around all hobbled over with a C4 in their hands, and that makes them a bigger target for me. I always shoot them first, but if they have fast hands, it throws the C4 almost as soon as you tap the button. It throws it out there really, really fast, and they can detonate it. Makes C4 very, very deadly. One of the myths associated with this perk, and one of the questions that I get asked most often, is does it make the Black Hat hack faster? And the answer is no. It doesn't make the Black Hat hack any faster. However, you can draw your Black Hat faster, so it's going to make the Black Hat total hacking time about a quarter of a second faster, but it's not going to make that bar on the Black Hat PDA go any faster. You can just pull it out a little bit faster. You do not hack faster with fast hands. One of the things about this perk that most people don't know is that it will reset the fuse of frag grenades to 2.5 seconds after you pick them up. A lot of people tend to avoid frag grenades. I do too. I actually didn't get any good gameplay of this because I'm so used to avoiding cooked frag grenades. I just run from them. I never try to throw them back. However, if you have fast hands, no matter how close that grenade is to blowing up, when you pick it up, you instantly get another 2.5 seconds or 2.5 clicks, which is actually a good priming time. So more or less, this lets you actually throw back grenades. I've never been able to throw them back without fast hands. When I do run fast hands, on occasion, I'm able to throw back grenades. My instinct is still typically to avoid them, but this does let you throw them back. And the funny thing is that if there's two people with fast hands, they can actually throw the same grenade back and forth multiple times, and it'll never go up because it constantly resets that fuse. Interestingly enough, it actually doubles your radius at which you can grab the grenades. It's not like quite double, but it is a huge increase in the radius at which you can reach out and pick up the grenade. The option will be there longer. It says press X at double the distance. I don't know entirely how useful this is. Actually, it's quite useful in League play because a lot of people still use the regular frag grenades in League play because they like to roll them around. But it doubles your grenade pickup radius. I still don't pick up the grenades very much because I'm so conditioned to avoid them, but if you do run fast hands, this may be very beneficial to you. The other thing I wanted to talk about in this commentary is that I'm having a fan meetup in Dallas, Texas on March 16th. I have a link to an RSVP. It's just a Google document form. You punch it in, it sends me your name and how many people are in your party are coming, because I do need to know how many seats are available. If you live in and around the Dallas-Fort Worth area, or you're coming to MLG Dallas, I'm going to have a fan meetup on March 16th. If too many people sign up. I'm going to split it up into lunch and dinner, or like March 16th and 17th or something, but please RSVP. Please don't RSVP if you're not coming, and please don't type garbage into my RSVP form because I can see it, and I always delete it. It just takes a little bit of extra time for me to clean it up. We're going to talk about a few fast hands myths at the end of this episode. Fast hands does not increase the reload speed on any weapon. This is a very common myth because it's associated with sleight of hand. As a matter of fact, it's even got a similar picture there, but it does not increase the reload speed. Sleight of hand is only relegated to fast mags in this game, so no weapon is going to reload faster with fast hands. Just please remember that. And lastly, it doesn't increase the rate of fire on any bolt action weapon or pump weapon. There are a lot of misconceptions, and I get a lot of messages all the time, people asking me if it makes the shotgun pump faster, if it makes me work the bolt on my sniper rifle faster, or some of these sort of things. It does not increase the rate of fire or allow you to work the bolt on the shotgun or anything else any faster. It may appear to do so because a lot of times when you first pick these weapons up or bring them out, you have to bolt them once or cock them once, and that animation will be faster, but the actual rate of fire on these weapons is unchanged by fast hands. Well guys, that's all for this episode. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you learned something useful. If you'd like to check out my previous episode, which is on the AGR kill streak, and click the box on the left, it'll open in a new window. If you'd like to check out the next episode, which is going to be on the crossbow of all things, you can click the box on the right, open that in a new window, when it's live of course. As always, if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.